everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today we wanted to tell you guys a quick story about how we found out that we were pregnant with Sanaya.
This one.
Yeah. And we also have a very big announcement that we want to tell you guys at the end of the video. So please stay tuned and watch till the end. Okay, everyone, so let's get this party started. So first, let's talk about the days leading up to us finding out that we were pregnant. So I think it was maybe a day or two before we found out that I made just a random post on Instagram. And this is the post. We were actually at one of his friends' daughter's quinceañera, and keep in mind the quinceañera was like in June. I think it was June, and we posted this picture in December. So at the quinceañera they had this beautiful background and all these beautiful props or whatever, so of course we had to take a picture. So we took a picture at the quinceañera, and then randomly I just posted it, 5 months later, and I said, P.S. I love you, and it was just this beautiful background. So I posted this. Literally, I had a couple people comment, friends and family comment below, like, this looks like a baby shower announcement. This looks like a baby announcement.
Only because we were like holding this big pink heart that we put our faces in, this, that, and the third. But even my friends were like, are y'all announcing something? We're like, come on now, there's no way we're pregnant. We just took a friendly picture. So then I think a day or two later, I had my appointment with my OB. So my annual regular appointment. And so I go to this appointment, and she's like, asking all the normal questions. And this was my year for a pap smear. So I got that done, and she was like, I can't find your ovaries or something like that, she's saying. But she was like really concerned. Like, she was like, something is going on. She's asking me all these personal questions. And so before the appointment, I had did a urine test. So afterwards, she scheduled this appointment for a sonogram, because she was like, I just want to make sure everything is okay. Baby, really? Okay. She said, I just want to make sure everything's okay. So I'm like, kind of concerned. So I'm like, okay, schedule my appointment, and left. And like, my OB is like maybe like 5-10 minutes from my house. You gonna talk on the phone while we? Talk to your little friends over there.
She's just so disrespectful.
Girls.
So I get to the house, and once I left, I called my mom, and I'm like panicking. I'm like, Mom, she couldn't find my ovaries. She couldn't do this. Like, I'm scared. Do I have like cancer? Am I dying? Like, I'm real life panicking. I haven't called my husband yet to tell
mind
him.
you not. I've been at work all day. I ain't got a call, text message, none of that.
I just
know she went to the doctor, and she didn't let me know she made it home, to be honest.
So I'm talking to my mom. I pull in the driveway, and I get another call from the OB. And so I'm like, Mom, hold on. So I clicked over, and I'm like, and the doctor, it was the doctor. She called me, and she was like, hey, how far are you from the office? And I was like, oh, I'm just down the street. I'm only like 5 minutes from the office. So she's like, okay, that's what I thought. So I need you to come back. And so at this point, like, I'm real life, like, freaking out. I'm like, okay, well, I'll come back. So then I click back over, and I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Mom, like, they want me to come back to the office. Like, I'm dying. Like, they found something
wrong.
Yeah.
For real.
So I go back to the office, and once I come in, I like go to the front desk, and I'm like, hey, Dr. such and such told me to come back. So they let her know that I was there, and her nurse came to the front, like, come on, Sarah. And I'm like, okay. So we're walking to the back, and I'm like, is this bad news? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, well, why am I here? So we get in the room and she's like, just sit on the bed really quick and the doctor will be here in a minute. So she comes in and she's like, congratulations, you're pregnant. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this was literally a week before Christmas.
It was like the Tuesday before Christmas.
Dude, we were like 5 months late. We went to like Dominican 2 months before then, Jamaica the next month. We was eating fast food a lot, trying different stuff. Baby started gaining a little weight. This ain't my place to tell her she's doing that. I'm just like, okay, she's getting a little thick, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it, but then it crossed my mind that she was 5 months pregnant.
So she tells me this and I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? And she's like, crazy. Yeah, you're 19 weeks and let's just get the ball rolling. And she's just going and going and going. And I'm like, pause. Like, I'm still at the part where you said I'm pregnant. Like, can we rewind? So she's like, yeah, just sit on the bed. She laid me down, she measured me, and and she took out the little Doppler thing, I think that's what it's called, where you hear the heartbeat, and she's like putting it on my stomach, and she's like, yeah, that's a heartbeat. Oh yay. Meanwhile, I'm still like internally panicking. I'm not comprehending anything that she's saying. And she's like, okay, so now we just have to set up an appointment. If you're available Friday, then you can go ahead and set up an appointment to go to the sonogram and get you an actual sonogram and you can know the sex. Literally, that Friday, I found out the sex and I saw my baby all in once. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, we literally found out she was 5 months pregnant and the sex all in one day. Keep in mind, I still didn't get no call, no text, no.
Yeah.
All right, so fast forward to my part. Again, I ain't got no text messages, no call. I ain't know she made it home from the doctor's appointment. All I know is I ended up working late that day. I come home and the house is pitch black dark. I'm talking about like not even a cell phone light on in the house. So I come in the house and I'm like, hey, usually they meet me at the door, her, the dogs, anybody. It was just something different about that day. Like nobody greeted me at the door. I walked in the house is completely silent. No, hear a pin drop. I walked in, I washed my hands. And, funny thing about that, before I even walked in the kitchen is black dark. I see her sitting in the dark. I'm talking about in the dark. No lights, no nothing. In the middle of the living room. I'm talking about crisscross applesauce in the middle of the living room. Weird as hell, honestly. But I ain't gonna go there. But, yeah, so I'm like, hey, babe, you all right? I'm a little weird. I don't know what's going on. So I let her do her thing. Maybe it's one of them days, she went to the doctor. So wash my hands, take 2 or 3 minutes, wash my hands. I turn back around. She's literally looking dead in my eyes, staring straight into my soul. So I'm just like, hold on. Something ain't adding up. I ain't did nothing, babe. I've been at work all day. I didn't even go there. So she flat out didn't give me a warning, didn't give me a, hey, babe, how was work? None of that. She just flat out told me, I'm pregnant. And it was like something out of a movie because we flat out both just stared at each other for a good solid minute, not talking. And I was just like, you lying. You got to be, quit playing. You got to be lying. And she was like, no, I'm pregnant. And literally just threw a sonogram, whatever them things called, in my face. And I'm just like, and like literally we both just sat down at the kitchen table. We were just sitting there like, all right, baby, so where's the camera? Like, you gotta be, this is a joke. You trying to get a reaction video. Maybe this is for your YouTube, but no. 4 months later, this one popped out. That was the most stressful day of my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was so funny. And so, like a couple of days later, I ended up going to get my ultrasound done, and he couldn't make it to the appointment because it was so last minute, but I went to get the ultrasound and came home. They put it in an envelope because I was like, no, I don't want to know the sex yet until so that I can open it with my husband. So we got home and we were like, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want?
Hey, it was team boy.
And we
Come
both
on
said boy, and we opened it, and it was a girl. A girl.
Hey, and
Oh goodness.
Thank you.
So that was our wonderful story of how we found out that we were pregnant at 19 weeks.
19 weeks. So the first 5 months, my baby is swimming in pina coladas, like on vacation.
Not like.
It wasn't heavy. But it was a little daiquiri or something. Please don't send the authorities out. We just playing our
Everyone does it. It's okay. It makes them smarter. No. Oh goodness. So now that we're at the end, let's go ahead and get to our announcement. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so our announcement is we're pregnant!
We haven't got the sex yet. We're gonna have a gender reveal within the next 2 weeks. Hold on,
Let's show the belly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm praying for a boy this time. I don't want it to be. I'm gonna do some reverse psychology and just say I'll take whatever. But
I am 14 weeks pregnant. So right now the little baby is the size of a lemon. So we're gonna do a gender reveal in the next week or two, so that we can find out the sex of our little nugget. Well, I hope you guys are just as excited as we are.
Thank y'all for watching.
Please tune in to my next video and please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Thank y'all.
See you next time.
Bye.